One of the benefits of graphic facilitation is that you don't always pick up everything. So whether you're just sitting down and you're listening, sometimes you miss a piece of what's being said, or you actually can't physically be there at that point. And so at the end, I found it really useful to come back and see a harvest of everything that had been spoken about. These are the results or the nuggets of information. Having a tapestry is having an artifact from an event.
Well, I found it very helpful because I don't have a very good memory. So having this as a visual reference, it sure beats the heck out of meeting minutes. All of the main concepts were captured and put on this large tapestry the size of a wall, and it was left up throughout the entire conference, and it was able to give us a reference point to keep at the top of our minds what we were there to talk about.
Well, I think just visualizing things in a new way. You know, a lot of times we're listening to talking heads and we don't really always have the imagination for whatever reason to contemplate what that might look like visually, and the living tapestry really helps us think about that and draw those connections between sort of verbal discussions and how it could materialize. And allowing people to see things in that visual way really helps them use their imagination more and tap into maybe some more creativity that they wouldn't otherwise have been able to tap into.
What a great way to animate discussion as it's going along, and to just really capture the essence of things in a way that makes them feel sort of alive and amusing and very humanizing too. It just really helped to capture moments that were aha moments, I think, for a lot of people, and to put them into a flow where you could actually see how ideas fit together and how people and organizations could kind of work together and come together, crossing, you know, potential cultural and language barriers. I think the tapestries make people feel heard, because what she does is she kind of captures the zeitgeist in a way of what's going on.
What we found with Jennifer Shepherd, they're doing something that was in the moment, a drawing in the moment, and making those connections at the time it was happening. We noticed that she placed a summary of our workshop right near the Hilson School, and they had an outdoor classroom greening project. And so we talked to them. We were right there at the event. We were having coffee. So already there's huge benefits. And that came out of making these connections early on in the process. Not a week after the event happened, not the day after the event happened, when all these players were back at their regular jobs, but right then and there as the event was happening. When you see the dots being put together in a way that's effective, it opens the mind, and sometimes you see things in the images that you wouldn't otherwise see.
Seeing the tapestry now, it brings back a lot of memories, which is great. And so I think that's the value. It has a lot more lasting power because it's beautiful.